think that West Virginia, what they've done there, can serve as a model for other states, but also quite possibly for the federal government. You can't play fast and loose with taxpayer dollars, that's obvious, but you also can't play fast and loose with the Constitution, be it the United States Constitution or a state constitution.
You know, the state of West Virginia, every county gave their vote to President Trump. So there's something going on there where they're actually leading the way. They understand what needs to happen. The founders envisioned that the federal national legislature, which is Congress, would do the same thing. Remember, the threshold for impeachment of judges is not the same as for a president, high crimes and misdemeanors. It's that they have to serve with good behavior. Now, Alexander Hamilton predicted that the power of impeachment would be, quote, a complete remedy. It would serve as complete security against judicial tyranny. John Marshall, the great judicial strongman of his day, said that the legislature, whenever they feel their power is being infringed upon, they would impeach judges. I mean, you and I speak about this every week. There's more cases where judges violate what Justice Joseph Story called the public integrity. So you're right. It's not just a matter of a judge robbing a bank or even abusing public funding. It's when they render decisions, as a judge in the Ninth Circuit did this week, saying the Fourth Amendment applies to citizens of Mexico and they could sue border agents. You better believe Congress should be taking their cues from West Virginia.
Right. And right now we have federal judges dictating immigration law, in effect, dictating presidential policy and how the president executes that law. For example, this federal judge that apparently thinks it's okay for the 44th president to come up with a notion called DACA, but it's not okay for the next president, the 45th president, to undo DACA. And then we have, these judges literally dictating immigration law. You know, the judges we have in California in particular, in Southern California, modifying federal law unilaterally from the bench.
You know, Graham, there's a very important point to be made here. We need to make state legislatures great again, and we need to make state judges great again. One of the things I've been advocating since I published Stolen Sovereignty the last couple of years is to strip the federal courts of jurisdiction over political issues such as immigration, abortion, election law. Now, people ask me, well, Daniel, where would the claims go? Here's the thing. They would go to state courts. Sure. The thing about state courts is, number one, most of them are elected or serve on retention ballots. And number two, as we're seeing in West Virginia, state legislatures seem to have more control over them. There's this mystique around federal judgeships that they're almost like godlike figures, and we can't do anything. If we were to get these issues back to the state courts, I think the state legislatures would do a better job reining them in.
Otherwise, we're defining insanity, right? We're doing the same thing, expecting a different result. This is a wonderful, teachable moment. This is a positive, what's happened in West Virginia. No matter the outcome, I just question once again whether the Congress is paying attention. Daniel, thanks.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.